All right, we're back on Tavern Takes here. I'm Josh, and the trio is back with Sawyer and Will. Um, we are here to recap Week 10. Not a fun week for me, but fun week for you
Want
two.
to know, baby?
I got a smile on my face. We're having fun.
Yeah, I'm
We're
not.
back.
I'm not. So let's get started. The Berlin game. Colts 31, Falcons 25. This one went to overtime. This was actually kind of a fun game. My thoughts on this one: give Jonathan Taylor the MVP. Just do it. He's on pace to break that rushing record. If he breaks it, you got to give it to him.
If he breaks it, I could see it, but I don't know how much they're going to be playing for towards the end of the year. But
Yeah, and if they keep winning too, I think they're gonna dial it up, dial it down, and it's a QB award, which is hard because
It's a
I think
QB award.
I think he's been the best player in the NFL. Like, can we argue that? Like,
there's an
can you
argument.
name some?
Well, Drake May is ahead of Stafford, so
I think if they had to vote today, they would give it to Matt Stafford.
I would
100%.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, 100%. But I think JT's been the best player.
Yeah, I wouldn't argue with you.
Falcons almost looked like they had this one.
Falcons were right there. I mean, they just couldn't stop the run whatsoever.
Yeah.
And obviously, the Colts have a very good run game, but
It was Daniel Jones. It really wasn't his best.
No, he had 2 big turnovers. I mean,
Yeah.
the Colts just make me angry because they keep winning. But I know they're not good. I'm telling you, they're not good. And I feel like everybody got to watch them Sunday morning and kind of realized, okay, I mean, Jonathan Taylor is awesome, but this team isn't. They're not world beaters.
I think that once they play a competent team, that DeForest Buckner injury is really going to get to them. Like, if the Falcons actually were worth a damn on offense, like if they had a good OC, they would have exploited that, and they probably should have. I mean, they threw 28 times, and I think they threw 28 too many times. Penix was like 42% completion percentage. I mean, he wasn't good.
He looked rough. And I mean, when Algier was in the game, they were just running straight up the middle on them. And he was getting 8 yards a carry.
They averaged like 5 yards a carry as a team.
Yeah. It was. Did you guys see Drake London make Sauce look silly on the 2-point conversion?
Yeah. That was awesome. It was awesome. 2 firsts for Sauce. That's going to come back to bite him in the ass.
I'm excited.
That's all I got.
Colts are still frauds?
Yeah. Colts are absolutely frauds. Even if they weren't frauds, I would still say they're frauds, but they are frauds.
Yeah, I tend to agree. I think they're frauds.
It's going to be tough to catch up to them, though. They're probably going to win that division.
They're doing a good job separating themselves. I mean,
we do get to play them twice yet, and they're on a bye this week.
But you're 4 games.
And it's Chiefs than you guys, so it's
three games behind.
Oh, because they haven't got their bye yet.
They're on bye this week.
They're on a bye this week.
Yeah, they are, because I need a new quarterback.
Jets Browns. Jets 27, Browns 20. The game of the stinkers.
Special teams, man. Special teams.
Yeah. I was gonna say, this actually turned out to be a decent game.
I mean, special teams touchdowns are cool.
I can't say I watched this game.
I didn't watch much.
I had it on Red Zone. I didn't. Yeah,
I did too. I mean, I saw Red Zone, but I know Dylan Gabriel had a decent game. He had 2 tutties.
Did you see the Justin Fields stat line?
I was literally just looking at it. Sorry.
I know his coach shit on him they asked him how he did. And he's like, well, he threw 11 times.
6 for 11, 54 yards, a touchdown and an interception, a QBR rating of 15.8.
That's tough. And the touchdown he threw was all Breece Hall too. It was a 42-yard screen pass that Breece Hall took to the house.
Yeah. He had 12 yards to actual receivers. Because Brees Hall had 42 out of his 54.
John Mechie had a catch.
1 catch for 3. Mason Taylor had 1 catch for 4 yards.
Yep, started him in a league. That was fun.
They're looking like the Badgers of the NFL.
They kind of are, except for their winning.
Whoa. We gotta win. We gotta win. We gotta win.
Well, you're right. The Jets at least had the decency to not storm the field after they got their win.
Classless.
I'm keeping my mouth shut on this. You guys heard me in the chat. I'm not gonna get called up by any Wisconsin fans that are listening. So
classless.
Most Wisconsin fans, there's only 1 or 2 delusional who think that was an okay thing to do.
One of them is our producer.
Correct.
You guys heard my thoughts. You know, I think I snapped you, Sawyer, this like separately, but like as much as it was like fun to get a win. I know we're sidetracking from the NFL for a second, but like as much as it was like fun to see a win, because we haven't had a ranked win in whatever 5 years or whatever it was. So it was like as like cool as it was to finally do it under Fickle. I've always made fun of teams that storm the field that are like 15 or below.
Yeah.
In the rankings. So like I couldn't really. I get the excitement. I didn't really care about the storming the field.
I mean, Washington's going to be a 7-5 team. They're not finishing the year ranked. They're not a great team by any means.
Well, the only conference opponent. Like, come on, it's a freaking conference opponent.
The only reason why I understand it is just simply because of like excitement of getting a ranked win finally.
Right.
That's the only.
A somewhat important game.
But I think that says more about the state of the program than the actual
exactly
win.
What it is. It's the state of the program. Yes, you are 100% correct.
I will say personally, I give it a 10 out of 10 because the Badgers won, and I still got to troll Cole. It was great. It couldn't have worked.
he was big time mad.
Brother was big mad, dude.
I think he disowned his friends for a day or two. He probably still
did, and I enjoyed it.
Like I'm a Badger fan, and I was like kind of clapping back a little bit too. And this dude just, oh my goodness, he was on our ass about that.
Certainly was.
But anyway, back to the NFL. Sawyer, Texans 36, Jags 29. Money Mills with the game-winning tud.
Money Mills. Hey, we have an old saying in Houston. It's SOSAJ. Same old sorry ass Jaguars. God, do they suck. And they suck every year. And it's lately it's been great because they always start like 3-1 or something like that. But they're good. They're the Jaguars. They're terrible. They dominated us for 3 quarters. I mean, it was 29-10 going into the 4th quarter with our backup quarterback. And they had 1 yard of offense in the 4th quarter.
At one point, you said this was the worst day of your life.
It was at one point the worst day. Marquette got blown out earlier in that day. And it looked like the Texans were going to get blown out by the Jaguars for the majority of the game. And Davis Mills just brought us back. Daniil Hunter obviously was huge, 4 sacks. The Jaguars are just bad, though. I mean, there's no excuse to lose that game. 2 first downs in the 4th quarter wins you that game.
That's awful.
And they couldn't get 1.
So, are the Jags done with Trevor Lawrence? Like, is it time to move on for Trevor Lawrence?
Gotta be.
They gotta be.
Like I think I've said this on the pod before. If his name wasn't Trevor Lawrence and he wasn't one of the greatest college quarterbacks ever, it would already be over for him. Like what has he done ever?
Had really nice hair.
Nice hair. He's a recognizable name, was a great college quarterback.
They cannot get out of this contract.
Oh yeah. They're giving away a lot of money.
Fucked. They're fucked. They can't get out of this contract till early as 2027. They're fucked.
Yeah. It's tough for them, but I mean, who cares? It's the Jaguars. It's not like they're never going to be good anyway. It doesn't matter.
Money Mills Hall of Fame agenda.
Money Mills back on the Hall of Fame train. I mean, huge game for him. He
might get another start.
He's going to get another start. That hasn't been confirmed, but knowing the Texans' history with concussions, especially.
Well, and seeing your quarterback do that Tua shit with his fingers, he had to be a couple weeks. I said that right away.
Still in protocol. I would be surprised if he plays this week. Plus, we play the Titans.
I was just about to say you play the Titans, so whatever.
Team you should be able to beat with Davis Mills, and then the week following we get the Bills on Thursday night, and they want CJ ready for that game. So I would be.
Which we'll talk about the Bills later.
I would be shocked if it wasn't Davis Mills on Sunday. Number 1 fantasy quarterback this past week, by the way.
Yeah, he went off. Fuck him though. He finally decides to find Nico.
Yeah, he locked in on Nico. I had said to Ed, I think maybe a day or two before the game, if the Jags are dumb enough to play man, Davis Mills is going to have a great game. Because when teams are in man, he just stares at Nico and throws to Nico. And I mean, Davis Mills he's a strong-armed quarterback. He's not like great with reads and that sort of thing, but he's super decisive. And if the guy he's throwing to can get half a step, he's going to put it on him. And he did that the entire fourth quarter and worked out great for us.
Quarterback controversy brewing in Houston?
Probably not. But Davis Mills.
This is the best his offense has looked all year, though.
It was. The best it looked was in the Ravens game, but
you hate the Jags more, so that just feels better for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I look forward to it.
Speaking of, we'll get to the Bills later. We'll get to the Bills now. Will, fins up.
Fins up, baby. We're so fucking back. I hate Josh Allen so much.
30-13. And ass kicking by the Dolphins.
I love this game. Was so all right. I was pessimistic. I literally didn't declare victory till they scored that 30th point, and then I was like, all right, now I feel good about it. I felt like Josh Allen was gonna come back and do what he's done every time we think we have him. He always lets us down. Did you know that the Bills have beat us? I don't know the exact amount of times, but over the last 5 times. It's been a 1-score game, and it's 3 of those have been last second field goal, heroic move by Josh Allen. And I don't know what it was about this game. They said it was the heat. I don't know what it was. We took belt to ass. That was an ass kicking. It wasn't just a beat. It was an ass kicking. This game wasn't even close. If it wasn't for Tua throwing 2 picks, and they were basically punts. The Bills couldn't get anything. I mean, anything they tried, the Dolphins were 1 step ahead. Shout out to Anthony Weaver. Finally had them boys buzzing.
They had 2 red zone turnovers, didn't they?
1. Oh, well, that fumble. The fumble was it was at the 30, but that wasn't. But yeah, it was that. It was the
interception in the end zone.
The interception, which I don't know if you saw that. Who the hell was he throwing to?
I don't know.
He was throwing to the safety. But no, feels good. We're so back. 1-0. Now on to Madrid. HN is awesome. Give him the ball 40 times a game. That's literally it. Chubb had a hell of a game. He put his nuts on Josh Allen. Of course, he got called for a penalty there. Josh Allen just loves bitching. He loves complaining to the refs and asking for calls. The whole game he was flopping. Can't stand that shit. I heard he's a good guy, but hate playing against him.
Hot wife.
Confirmed. Yep.
Hot wife. Yeah.
Him and I share something. We both have hot wives.
Yeah, same.
I was waiting for both of you to come on.
Gotta cover our asses.
You get Josh Allen on the pod so we can talk about how hot all of our wives are.
How hot all of our wives are, yeah.
Yeah, we got something in common.
Well, I'll share something in common. We all got hot wives. Come on to Tavern Takes. Patriots 28, Bucks 23. I did watch the majority of this one, and I will say the score does not reflect how much of an ass kicking this was of the Patriots. I did not think the Bucks played well.
But they kept lingering. Making plays here and there. I mean,
but the Patriots just controlled the entirety of the game.
This is a Stephon Diggs resurgence game. He looked awesome.
He was good. Yeah, he was good.
He's their only receiver pretty much. They got nobody else there. Which it goes against my Drake Mills sucks agenda. or not Drake Mills. Drake May. Probably be better if it was Drake Mills.
Wishes he was
Also,
Drake Mills.
Travion Henderson, it was
Yeah.
awesome.
Fake out
crazy.
game by him.
Can't believe that guy's good. It's weird.
Did you see that, like, when he hit that home run, I think for a second touchdown, and he was like pointing at Vrabel to like, can I go score?
Yeah. Mac Hollins had over 100 yards, former Dolphin. He doesn't wear shoes. He's a weird guy, but he's a hell of a player. He's a good football player. He's just a good football player.
Solid. He's semi-productive everywhere he goes, which seems to be a new team every year. But
And I don't know why, because he's just a guy. Like, he's just a guy.
He's gonna play in every freaking team in that division.
I think he already has. Well, no, he hasn't played for the Jets.
I was gonna say I don't think he played with the Jets yet.
Yeah, but because I'm pretty sure he played with the.
He played with the Bills
He played with the
last
Bills.
Bills, yeah.
Yep. Or last year, 2 years ago. But I remember
Can't
seeing the
blame
videos.
him.
I remember seeing the videos of the no shoes thing, mostly with the Bills. So
Yeah, it was a Hard Knocks or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bears 24, Giants 20. Jackson Dart leaves this game with a concussion, and Russell Wilson comes in and looks like shit.
Dable fired. Blew another fourth quarter
Dable
lead.
gets fired. I'm actually kind of surprised the Bears won. Like, this was a game they almost lost, and they should not have won, and they sneaked out.
I mean, if Dart doesn't get hurt, they probably
Right.
Agreed.
If Russell Wilson doesn't play a snap, because they were running away with this. I mean, the Bears needed a crazy fourth quarter to come back.
Yeah,
I think they scored 2 touchdowns in the fourth.
Yep.
To come back. Russ took after. I mean, when Russ came in, it was game over for them. Shout out Caleb though. He had another good game. Didn't turn the ball over, and had the game-winning rush.
starting to show up.
Rushed it in. Yeah.
Like at the end of that game, I was watching them, and I felt like I was like, they're probably going to score and win here, which I've never done with the Bears quarterback before. So that's something.
I'm not ready to call the Bears like a good team yet, but they're certainly not a bad team anymore.
They haven't beat anybody, but yeah, at least they're beating bad teams finally.
Right.
They're better than last year.
They're definitely better than last year.
They're a team to take. I mean, they're not a team to take lightly. I mean, it's not a team you're like, oh, I'm afraid of.
I just still like. I think we've talked about this on the pod, but I could just still see this turning out to be like 8-9, 9-8, missing the playoffs, and the Bears bear it again.
Yeah, they got a pretty tough schedule down the stretch.
They do. Vikings, Steelers, Eagles, Packers. I mean, the only team that's bad that they play is the Browns. Otherwise, it's the Packers twice, the Lions, and Niners.
The Steelers and Niners are winnable games.
Purdy's coming back.
Winnable game too. I'm not sold on the Vikings at all.
Is Purdy coming back? Sawyer and I were talking about this on Sunday, and like I remember
he's got to come back. I mean, it's like he's been close every week, and he's been practicing. So
I know, but it's just been close, like you said, every week. It's like, is he even coming back? I don't know.
I sure fucking hope so. I'm tired of fucking starting Mac Jones.
I think Mac Jones finally looked bad enough too, where they're like, okay, we can probably bring him back. We'll probably play the guy we pay all the money to.
Yeah. But yeah, the Bears. I was actually talking to. I was, obviously watching that shit Monday night game last night, but I was with a Bears fan, and I could tell you he's not confident in the Bears. Which
I was trying to tell you last week that most Bears fans aren't super confident. You told me I was wrong.
I heard it firsthand now. So
fair enough.
I feel like, yeah. I mean, it's a good building year for them though. Like build some momentum, and
what they probably gotta go 500 to make the playoffs the rest of the way. Get to 10 wins.
They for sure gotta. I mean, those 2 games against the Packers will be huge against them them.
The NFC really is already down to 8 teams. 8 teams for 7 spots.
Yep.
In my opinion, at least.
It's basically 1 through 8 right now.
Yeah.
The drop off after 8's.
Because the other teams, Panthers, they're not making the playoffs. Vikings, I don't think they're making the playoffs. Cowboys, probably not. So The Bears are fighting with the 49ers, and they have a head-to-head game with them to get that 7 spot.
Yep.
Or they can, beat the Packers twice and.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, and then it's gonna take. Yeah,
I didn't want to
That's
say
right. Those games are huge. Those games are going to be
big.
huge.
They're gonna be big games. Yeah.
Josh would call me a hater, and also if the Panthers get back into it, they got the tiebreaker over the Packers. It's a whole thing.
See the name. See the
Bryce
name.
Young.
See the name.
We've been saying.
We're
next week for you listeners. Next week, we'll get there. We'll get there. Ravens 27, Vikings 19.
Yeah,
the Vikings again just aren't. They're not as good as
As
Vikings
I was
say they are.
as I was just saying, I don't think the Vikings are good at all this
No,
year.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Their defense isn't nearly as good as it was advertised to be, which I think is probably the biggest problem. Second, well, I don't know, tied for the biggest problem with the quarterback situation. But I think they kind of knew the quarterback situation wasn't going to be awesome this year.
Right.
I think they expected more out of the defense. And not that it's a bad defense. It's just, it's not like this awesome top 5 defense like they needed it to be.
The Ravens are back. Are we ready to say the Ravens are fully back?
I said it 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
It's November. It's Tractosito season.
They're only a game out of the NFL or the AFC North lead already.
Yeah, that's the Steelers are just tanking.
They're confusing, but
yes,
yeah,
they're very confusing.
I mean, the Ravens have a pretty easy schedule coming up too. I mean, they go Browns, Jets, then Bengals, which we can talk about that later. But Bengals
I know we've been on the Ravens this whole time, but they're going to win that division.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gonna be a fun game in December.
Yeah. Saints 17, Panthers 7. Tyler Shook gets his first win.
Did it a lot faster than Spencer Rattler. There was some people on this podcast really defending Spencer Rattler. Nobody who's here today. But
nobody who's here today.
I want Cole and Ed to know that Spencer Rattler is not good and Tyler Shook is better.
Shook
and the Panthers are not good enough to beat the Saints.
Shook looked pretty good. 19 of 27, 282 and 2 touchdowns. So
he's okay.
He
the future
made Kamara look good again.
The future is now.
He had a couple of nice passes to Olave. Olave looked really good.
Olave looked really good.
That one catch on the side, the one-handed catch on the sideline, that was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, and then Kamara looked fast, which he's looked like shit all year. So,
also low-key, side note, I really like these Saints uniforms. The all whites, the white helmet. It just looks so cool.
Those are nice.
Yeah,
I like those.
Good to see them actually get a win in them.
Yeah. So the 3:00 games this we'd be moving on to now. All 3 were slaughter fests. We'll start with Seahawks Cardinals. Sam Darnold didn't even play well, and the Seahawks kicked the shit out of the Cardinals.
Pretty sure the defense, the Seahawks defense, had 2 touchdowns.
They did. Yep.
Yeah, they did. I wasn't
it was from the goal.
I was at my sister's, so I wasn't watching Red Zone or anything. I was just watching Commanders Lions, and by the time I got home, which was shortly after halftime of the afternoon games, I was like, I didn't even know this game was on. It's 35-0. That's crazy.
Yeah. Jackson Smith and Jigba started with 84 yards in the first quarter and ended up with 93 because they were just kicking the shit out of them so bad.
Illuminati member Jackson Smith and Jigba?
Yeah, not enough
rich.
people are talking about that.
He's rich. They all are.
Not all of them.
Yeah, Money Mills. He ain't Illuminati.
Not the good Christian boys down in Houston.
Shout out to Marcus Lawrence. 2 forced fumbles.
Crazy he's still doing it, huh?
Yeah.
Right? I was telling, he's I was giving Cole shit for them being old as shit, but those guys are playing good.
That defense is really good.
It's nasty.
They are a Super Bowl contender. I really do believe that.
I just can't get there because of who their quarterback is.
I agree, but I think that defense and
when you look at the Eagles, the Lions, and the Rams, though, there's just 3 quarterbacks I trust so much more than I trust Sam Darnold.
I agree. But he's got the weapons though too. Like
He does. But so does
I
Stafford.
yeah, I know. Well, let's get to Stafford here. Rams ass kick or belt the ass to the 49ers, 42-26. I gotta say on this one, I kind of jumped the gun on this one. When it was 21-0, I was like, well, this is an ass kick. I'm gonna turn it off. 49ers scored 14 unanswered. I live bet the 49ers because I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a game. They're gonna come back. Bad bet.
Bad bet.
It was like plus like 425 or some shit like that. And I'm like, oh, this is good value here. Like, down a touchdown.
That's plus
It was a
4.
division game. You weren't expecting that big of an ass kicking.
Well, and they were already down 21. They scored 14 unanswered. I had the hope, That's my take on this game. I had a bad bet on this game. So
Cole's not here to defend his awful take from last week about the Niners winning this game, where I didn't know that the Rams coaching staff could make adjustments, I guess. But they did make adjustments against that banged up defense, and they exploited them in the pass game. And I mean, it did get close for a second there, but I never, unless you're Josh live betting it, it never felt to me like the Rams had a chance at losing that game.
remember when Cole said that the 49ers are going to win by 10 plus?
Yeah.
Tough.
49ers, I mean, the Rams, they have so many weapons.
The Rams are fun.
The Rams
Like,
are
how do you defend them?
Devontae did get a little banged up towards the end of this one.
Yep.
They still got Puka.
Yeah, I mean, you can survive without one of them. One of them has to be out there.
Right. Let's see. Yep. So yeah, we are on Sunday night. Oh no,
Lions
Lions
Commanders.
That's my bad. This wasn't really the Donald Trump game. Donald Trump gets the call in the booth.
Yeah. Donnie came on, talked some shit. It was not great, but it was cool.
That was cool.
Dan Campbell taking over play calling was the cool thing here.
Did you guys see when he dude was balling out when he called the play and was celebrating before it even snapped
on the Jameson Williams touchdown? Yeah. He called the play and started pumping himself up like, yeah, we could score a fucking touchdown. And sure enough, they scored a touchdown on that play.
Dan Campbell, I know it's against the Commanders, so there's really no easier team than to do this for.
Everybody knew they were gonna kick.
But I've been on the side of going into the season, I should say. Going into the season saying well, we'll see who Dan Campbell is without his coordinators, blah blah blah. Is he an X's and O's guy? And then he goes and calls it damn near picture perfect game for his offense this week. So kind of have to eat crow on that one because maybe he's not just an ooh rah rah guy.
I mean,
he's a football guy.
The criticisms of them, I think, especially after last week, were probably the loudest they've been this year, at least so far. And I think,
the loss to the Vikings, yeah.
And I think are they as good as they were last year? No, at least not in the regular season. But all the hoorah about the coordinators and this and that, at the end of the day, they just have so much fucking talent.
They're so good.
They're another team. How do you defend them?
It's insane. Jameson Williams and Jahmyr Gibbs are so fast, and then Amon-Ra is so good. Sam Laporta is so good.
And then you have Montgomery just fucking blistering. The O line is good, except I think Penei Sewell's hurt.
The O line's been shuffled around this year. It hasn't been nearly as good as it has been the last couple of years, but they still have these games where they put up 40 points, even with not having all the time in the world that Goff has had maybe the last 2 years. But
yeah, they're another team. They're just another team. They're still talented, but do we trust Goff?
More than I trust Darnold, but do I trust him to win a Super Bowl?
Seahawks with that defense that they have enough guys, right, to play the Lions.
I would.
Do we think that
game against them.
Right. I would too. I would too. But like their secondary is good. I don't know that you can't stop the Lions. I shouldn't talk myself into it. You just can't stop the Lions. I was gonna try to
I
talk.
think the Hawks can. I think the Hawks will give them a run for their money.
I think it'd be a good game, sure, but I would trust Jared Goff more than I trust Sam Darnold in that game. I've seen Jared Goff beat Sam Darnold in essentially not playoff games, but I mean they played for the 1 seed in Week 18 last year, and the Lions kicked the shit out of them.
Probably the two best coaches right now.
Yeah, trying to think.
Maybe McVay.
Yeah, McVay's obviously up there. Nick Sirianni's obviously up there. He just won the Super Bowl. And they're 7-2.
It wasn't because of him.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I still don't. I don't know. I don't love Sirianni. I like the team. I just don't love Sirianni.
I get not liking him, but he's a top 5 coach, no doubt.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Sunday Night Football, Chargers, Steelers, Chargers 25, Steelers 10.
Snooze fest. I fell asleep.
I went to bed. This wasn't even a game.
I watched it start to finish. The Steelers just couldn't move the ball.
Yeah.
They got a field goal early and they got a touchdown really late. But for the middle 50 minutes of this game, they couldn't move the ball at all. And the Chargers ran it down their throat too.
An unusual 2 interception game by Aaron Rodgers. That usually doesn't happen.
I mean, he was trying to. They had to try to push the ball down.
Force the issue, yeah.
But they couldn't run the ball at all, and when they can't run the ball, it's tough. I would like to say, Will called me dumb for picking the Chargers in this one.
Yeah, because I hate Justin Herbert.
Okay, well, I was right. So
I just didn't think the Steelers.
Broken clock is right twice a day.
Well,
a blind squirrel finds a nut.
I mean, they are 7-3, so. But not to
Justin Herbert will find a way to
not to get too into the preview here, and this is kind of going back to a Texans. Well, it's 100% going back to a Texans thing, but Chargers beat the Jaguars next week at home. Broncos beat the Chiefs next week at home. Texans beat the Titans next week at home. Texans are the 7th seed.
Look at you. That 9-win agenda, dude. You just got to get the 9.
I think it's actually going to end up being 10, but that's fine.
Dolphins can get to 10.
They can. They can't lose any more games.
They can't lose any more games.
But it is possible.
I mean, have you seen that schedule?
It's mathematically possible. Likely? No. But
if you ain't mathematically out, there's always still a chance.
Just win this week, Will. Just win this week.
1-0, baby. 1-0.
If you ain't mathematically out, there's still a chance. Yeah. Last but not least, Monday night stinker. Eagles.
It was a good game. It was a good game.
Wow, it was 0-0 at halftime. First
but the defense. It was a really good defensive game.
It was all. I mean, well, look. I know we're gonna get to the Packers' offense in a minute here, but the Eagles' offense did not look good either. I mean, they were. They had 2 good plays, and they were back to back. They were back to back.
What did I say? What did I tell you guys? All like in the middle of the game. I told you that like in the second. It was like at half. They said 2 or 3 plays wins this game.
You did say that. That sure shit.
It's a 0-0 game at halftime.
But who would have thought this would have been a 0-0 game at halftime, though? Like,
no,
I don't think anybody did.
I mean, I didn't think it was going to be like a shootout by any means, but I would have thought it would have gotten to the 20s at least.
I seriously thought this would have been a close, like, 24-21, something like that. Right, like 24-20, whatever. But yeah, the Eagles' offense really wasn't good either. This was pretty much all defense. Do you guys want me to say my piece first, or do you guys
go for it?
Yeah,
I'm just here to comment.
So
okay. I'll lead off with this because I know you guys. This is what you want to hear the most, and I can't defend it. I can't defend it.
I'm almost standing up right now.
Jordan Love was horrible.
Oh,
And he needed. Look, you can't win games when Jordan Love is this bad. I mean, he was. These last two games were tough for him, but this one was ugly. I will say, offensive line's fucking ass. that too. A lot of this actually, not to completely defend him because he was bad, but like our offensive line has been just atrocious. This is truly like the first time in 20 years that we've even dealt with this. This is an atrocious offensive line. They are
Sawyer and I
not.
are well versed on that.
They are not good. I mean, losing Elton Jenkins really sucks. I didn't even realize he fucking broke his leg. So that's tough.
That hurts.
Sean Ryan's not good.
But they weren't good prior to that.
I had heard Sean Ryan's name before, but I had never seen what he looked like. He doesn't even look like he could block somebody.
Dude, he is. I maybe could count on one hand in like the 3 years we had him how many times he's had a good game. He's not good.
When I saw him go in after the injury, I was like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
But like I'll run it through quick though. Like Rasheed Walker, left tackle, average at best. I mean, just not having a good year.
He was a 7th round pick that you paid.
I know, not good. Aaron Banks, horrible offseason signing. He's been really bad. Left guard. Elton Jenkins gets hurt, so tough. We're gonna have to move Sean Ryan there. Jordan Morgan, absolute bust in the first round. I mean, in the offseason or in OTAs and stuff, he's getting shuffled around from right guard to left tackle to left guard to left. Like we don't know where to put him.
Yeah, doesn't help.
And then Zach Tom, who is our best offensive lineman, is unfortunately like very banged up, just fighting through injuries right now. So
he's actually a good player.
He's very good. But the guy's probably has a torn oblique and he just doesn't say anything. So I will say, like, in Love's defense a little bit, like the offensive line has just been garbage. But again, there's two plays that stand out for me for Jordan Love in this game. First drive, 2nd 9 or whatever, and takes a 14-yard sack. Can't do that. You got to get rid of the ball. You have to. Throw it out of bounds. Worst comes to worst. It's 3rd and 9 or whatever it was. Secondly, again, as you're getting sacked, take the sack.
That was so dumb.
I understand Josh Jacobs is there. Brother, you didn't even have
the dude has them wrapped.
You didn't have the ball when you got to your chest. Like, just take the sack.
Yeah, in a defensive struggle like that, I mean, that's, it didn't happen at the end, so people won't look at it this way. But that was the difference in the game.
No, I do. This does not. We can be fair to say I got my Love piece out of the way. This does not exclude Matt LaFleur. It can't. I mean, the guy runs the same play after play. That 4th and 1 shotgun inside zone, like when you must have it. What are we doing? Get Love under center, let Josh Jacobs run downhill, or sneak it.
Did you guys see? Oh, and they were really good on the sneak too. I was shocked he didn't just get behind him and just go for it.
Well, did you hear? I don't remember who it was on the line, but somebody got caught on a hot mic yelling like inside zone this way. They knew the play before we were even lined up. Matt LaFleur, this is how predictable you have become. I mean,
everybody runs the play where you just roll your quarterback out to whichever direction you want, and the tight end or the running back, whoever's matched up on the linebacker, just runs a 3-yard out, and you get a first. Like the Eagles ran it, I think a drive or two before. The Texans use it all the time. Everybody uses it.
Yep.
Why aren't you calling that play?
Why aren't we calling that?
It's every time to get 2-3 yards.
Right. Exactly.
Just sneak it. They've snuck all game, and if the motherfucker doesn't come offside every time, that would have been. I mean, I think they read it 3 times, and one time they got called to the offside.
Yep. But crucial Romeo Dobbs crucial third down drop, followed up by a crucial Dontavian Wicks drop, fourth
No,
down.
wasn't it Bo Melton?
Oh yeah, sorry, Bull Melton. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, hits him right in the chest. Like
There's a reason he's a corner.
4th and 10, gotta have it.
I had to look up.
Puts it on the numbers, and he lets him hit himself in the chest.
There's a reason they put him at corner.
Yeah, and he barely plays that, so he's a special teams guy. What's concerning to me too is and this is pretty clear now to me, we have the wrong kicker signed.
Yeah, did they cut McManus this morning? Did they do something about that?
No,
he's getting paid a shit ton of money. I don't think they can. I don't think they will.
And it's so clear. There was chances that we could have taken points. With a 57-yard field goal, 50.
It's a long field. It was windy and cold.
They are, but
you would have been kicking a rock.
You're going to kick a 64-yarder at the end of the game.
You didn't lose this game because of your field goal kicker.
No, and I'm not saying that. I guess what I'm saying is, like, when you have a guy that's active or on your active roster, who just drilled a 61-yarder and went 10 for 10 in 2 games, and then now you're rolling out the guy who's consistently missed all year.
Would you have rather seen a Hail Mary there?
Yes. Yes.
My dad said that this morning, and I was like, I think you're a little skewed because you had Aaron Rodgers. I don't think you realize Marys never work, but
they don't. But I think for me, and I think for most Packer fans, the more the mindset is like you're either gonna tie or lose, obviously, in the field goal scenario. You're either gonna win or lose in the Hail Mary touchdown scenario. So, like, what do you got to lose at this point? This game was ugly. Go for the win. Like,
and on top of that, if it goes to OT, I don't think they win that.
I don't either.
It could have been a tie, though. That would have been fun.
I guess my biggest, like, and I'll try to keep it simple, but my biggest critique to Matt LaFleur right now is everything's the same. Nothing changes. Like, if you're gonna keep going into your presser after presser and say, yep, this one's on me, I got to get the guys ready, blah, blah, blah. And it's the same answer all the time. Change something. Just something. I don't care what the fuck it is. We have the defense. The defense played well. Change something on offense. Whatever it is. I don't care. Just do it.
Not to be too big of a troll, but also definitely to be a troll. Remember when the Packers let Aaron Rodgers go and everybody was like, now Matt LaFleur can finally run the offense he wants to run. Careful what you wish for, huh?
I think, okay, Matt LaFleur, I think both things can be true, and I've said this before, and I will say it again. I think Matt LaFleur is a good X's and O's guy. I think he's good at scheming guys open, da-da-da, stuff like that. The play calling, though, I think is where his problem is, especially now.
I just don't think he trusts that O-line, and I certainly know he doesn't trust Jordan Love.
Definitely.
And Jordan Love, and even on top of that, Jordan Love doesn't trust that O-line, too, because if you see him drop back, he has happy feet. He never steps into that throw.
Well, and then when he does, he can't. He's getting hit. I mean, this is the first time that we've really had serious offensive line issues. And
I have to put this. I have to put this in the pod. I put this in the chat, and I have to put it in the pod because everybody shits on me for my quarterback. So I have to do this. Jordan Love has lost 3 games this season with the defense scoring 17. With the defense allowing less than 17 points. 3 games. Tua has never lost a game when his defense has allowed 17 points or less.
And I will still take my quarterback over Tua.
I don't know. It makes you think.
No, it does not. Not for me.
Just saying.
Toss-up for me.
And I'm gonna put it this way. Tua only knows bad O-lines. Tua has never played with a good O-line.
I will still take my quarterback.
They're the same age, too. That's interesting. I don't know, man. It's way closer than
I'm not asking you to take who. All I'm saying is there's been a lot of criticism in this pod about my guy, who I'd be okay with not being my guy. I'd be the first one to admit that I think we need an upgrade. I'm just saying there just needs to be a lot of conversations out about the other $55 million guy. So that's all I'm saying.
Fair.
Okay. This isn't really. How do I want to put this? The $55 million thing to me is annoying. That's the market. What are you gonna do? Let him walk and then have somebody else go pay him?
No,
That's what the Dolphins should have done.
CJ Stroud's gonna get
no,
6.
no. The Dolphins should have let him play on this 5th-year option. That's what they should have done, and that's what
CJ,
the Packers should have done too.
we did
Yeah.
pick up his 5th-year option.
No, you
No,
gave him the
let him
contract before
play.
the
Let him
year.
play on the
Oh, let
fifth
him
year
play.
option.
Okay, so then his contract's gonna go up to 60 million. I mean, like, that's the market.
There's no way he would have gotten 60 million after this year.
I'm just saying that's the quarterback
It would have
market.
been this year.
Okay, well, whatever. It would have been 55 million then. Whatever. I mean, I'm just saying that's the number every year. The number's always going to go up. What are you going to do? Just let him walk?
My point is, when you're paying a guy that much, he has to win these games.
Okay, but I guess my point is every average quarterback gets that same contract the time that it's up. So
you're saying he's average?
Sure, right now, yeah. I mean, he's
right. Fair enough.
Right now, yes. I can't say he's a top 10 quarterback right now, and after top 10, you're pretty average. So,
hey, my argument was 6 through 30. They're about the same quarterback. They're Kirk Cousins.
I won't say 6, but the fact 6 is crazy. But
Kirk Cousins.
He's not the best quarterback who wore number 10 this week. I'll say that.
All right, all I will say though, and I want to end it with,
and I ain't talking about Herbert.
Saturday starts Toyotathon. We're back.
How long does that last? Probably
Through
ends before the playoffs, huh?
Through January.
So how about if he sucks in Toyotathon? How okay. The Giants, so the Packers play the Giants next.
Yep.
In New York. They just fired their coach. Jackson Dart's probably not playing.
Yeah, Russell Wilson's playing for sure.
What happens if Jordan Love doesn't score 20?
Well, I mean, he's still our quarterback. I don't know what that. I don't like. What do you mean? I guess are we gonna bench him?
But I'm not necessarily saying Jordan Love in itself. Like I saw a lot of Packer fans like the sky's falling after last game.
Like people want to fire Matt LaFleur.
Yeah.
I think the criticisms are fair.
Okay, answer the question. Do you want to fire him? If they lose to the Giants. If they lose to the Giants.
If they lose to the Giants, yes.
Okay.
But in theory though, like I also know it's not going to happen. So
it's not the MO. It's not the Packers MO, but it is a new top guy. It is a new top guy.
His contract's up at the end of this year anyways. If they don't want to bring him back, they're just not going to bring him back.
Okay.
Do you think this team would be better off with Hafley being the coach?
I don't know about that. I think
if you fire him, you're not keeping it in house, right?
No, for this season. For this season. For this season.
Because in the middle of the season.
In the middle of the season, it would be Hafley, definitely. Right. I mean, it would have to be basically.
I mean, the defense is buzzing. I don't think he stays. I don't think he stays here after the season either.
You know what would? Again, it's not going to happen. But if it were to happen, it's not actually going to be Jeff Hafley. It's probably going to be fucking Rich Bisaccia.
He is the interim god.
He's the assistant head coach.
God, but those special teams have not been good either.
No, they're not. Yeah, we've been worse in the league in the last like 12 years, and he definitely owns like 4 or 5 of them.
He's improved it. Remember, we broke the numbers down.
Yeah, but then if you average it out, it was the same anyway. It's not been an improvement. But no, it's not going to happen. I mean, we're not going to fire him in season because it's not the Packers' MO. When we did it with McCarthy, that was a shock to the world. I mean, nobody.
You were 4-7, not 5-3-1 or whatever.
But I'm saying, like, the Packers just don't do that. So if we're not going to bring him back, it's going to be by the end of the year. It's not going to be during the season.
After this game, the Packers have a tough schedule.
It's tough. I'm not going to sit here and deny that we kind of dug ourselves a holes when we had opportunities to separate ourselves and
beat the Browns. And Panthers. This loss doesn't even matter.
No, it doesn't. And I mean, look, it is what it is. Whatever, I guess. Like we're here now, so the offense needs to figure it out. I don't know what to say. The defense is showing up at least. Like the offense needs to figure it the fuck out. And I don't know how it happened.
It's going to be another tough week.
If MLF were to get fired at the end of this year, is he a guy who immediately has a job next year?
I think he takes one season off.
It's either that or he
gets. If he wanted to, I'm saying.
Do you like head coaching job or like offensive coordinator?
Head coach.
The Jets would hire him in a heartbeat, and same thing with the Giants.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
You're probably right. I was gonna maybe say offensive coordinator, but I think head coach. Yeah, I think he still has like that win percentage stat that will help him.
It'll be another McCarthy.
You know who I actually, and I ain't gonna lie to you. So Ed Policy, when he took over the team, he said he's not going to give contract extensions to Brian Gutekunst and Matt LaFleur, and he's gonna like evaluate them this year. I can see us, if we keep Matt LaFleur, I can see us getting rid of Gutekunst.
I mean,
he brought in Micah, which
I think a lot of the problems are with Gutekunst. I think when we're looking at the Packers as a whole, I think that it's a lot of roster construction. We can talk whatever we want about Matt LaFleur's being conservative, but a lot of these arguments against Matt LaFleur, you can simply say he doesn't trust personnel. Like you can just say he just doesn't trust his personnel.
You guys need a number one wide receiver. Like Jesus Christ, when are they going to figure that out? You can't just have 5 average guys. It doesn't work.
I was saying into this year, like, because obviously we had opportunities.
Everybody wanted Adams. We said we wanted, like, that would have made sense.
Everybody wanted opportunities, I guess, to go get one, and we didn't. But then we got Micah Parsons, which kind of made up for it, I guess, like at the time.
You did draft a wide receiver in the first round who you maybe thought was going to be that guy, but he's not.
But this is where I have a I won't say it. He's not right. He's not right now for sure.
But he's showing flashes.
He's showing flashes. It's just like we got to use him. That's the problem. Like we use him as a jet sweep guy. Like we have to use him. If we're gonna draft him, we have to use him. I mean,
I just don't think he knows the playbook.
He's not a gadget guy though. We use him as a gadget guy.
Didn't know where Wisconsin was on a map. I'm not sure he's the smartest guy around.
If he can catch a ball, that's all I care about.
Yeah, I think Goody's more at fault for this season than Matt LaFleur. That's my take because I see a lot of similarities between obviously the Dolphins in a more extreme because it's been 25 years of this bullshit. But I see a lot of similarities in the roster flaws where the coach is having to make up a lot for it.
It's a fair assessment. I don't think like LaFleur gets off scot-free, but it's a fair assessment between those two. Goot's definitely been worse.
I mean, when was the last time the Packers hit in the first round? I think we talked about this before. Like
Jair, and like if
when was that?
2018.
And 7 drafts.
That was Goot's first year. So Jair, I guess, would be. I mean,
you don't think Jordan Love was a hit?
I was just about to say, like, if you want to count Jordan Love,
but I don't think that was Goot though. Was that Goot?
We're not gonna let me say that.
Telling on yourself.
Was that Goot?
Yeah, that was good. That was 2020. Goot took over in 2018 or whatever it was.
I didn't hear it was Murphy made a phone call though. Said Jordan Love or something.
Maybe.
Isn't that a folklore Packer thing?
I don't know. I didn't hear. Could be. Wouldn't be surprising because that is the Packers' MO as well. It's like get the next guy ready kind of thing. So, I don't know. It is what it is. We have to go. I hate to say we have to go beat the Giants, but we have to go beat the Giants. Like,
is it a can't lose or a must win?
This is a must win. You have to win this game. Like, I switched my pick. I got asked by Sawyer, is this a must win or can't lose? I originally said must win. I more so went along the lines of can't lose. This next week now is a must win. Like, you have to beat the Giants, especially a Russell Wilson led Giants. You have to beat them.
Who just fired their coach? Freaking Mike Kafka.
Yeah, but that worries me.
Fuck. Really?
That worries me that they fired their coach because
all the teams who have been fired, their coach have been winning.
That next week, bro, I swear to God, it always happens. That next week after a coach gets fired, that you get
or GM.
You get that little like interim head coach, interim GM bump a little bit, and the boys play for them, and it's just like there's a lot of excitement. I do think we're gonna win this game, but
yeah, I mean,
it's a not
must.
We're a 9.5-point favorite on the road, and I do not see us covering this game.
Definitely take the points.
I could see you winning by 25. If it's Jackson Dart, I could.
The Giants' defense is not awful. That's a thing.
Giants' defense is solid. I mean,
yeah, but they have nobody on offense.
What's our biggest? Again, what's our biggest problem we were just talking about? Had that offensive line's bad. That front seven's good.
You know what would be awesome is if this was a Jameis game.
It should be a Jameis game.
Jameis versus Jordan Love. It'd be like,
could it be a Jameis game?
No fucking way.
I would love a Jameis game.
Me too.
It would be more exciting for sure.
Definitely.
If I'm a Giants fan, I'd want a Jameis game. Like, who the hell wants Russell Wilson?
Watch Russell Wilson. He looks so bad in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, he's been bad. But yeah, man, I don't know. All I asked for is like something to change. I think LaFleur's seat officially got hot. I think that's fair to say. I don't think it's cool and safe anymore. I think it's starting to heat up.
Yeah. The fan base is pissed.
Yeah. And just something has to change. I don't know what it is, but something has to change. Whether it's offensive line playing better, whether it's Jordan Love, whether it's the play calling, anything. I don't care. Something has to change. So.
Malik Willis?
No.
God.
You said something's got to change. I don't know.
Not the quarterback.
Put Malik at receiver. So how long is Golden out?
He was questionable going into this game, so I'm assuming he's gonna. I think he got just like a shoulder stinger.
It's bullshit that you have to wait till that they're waiting until Thanksgiving to bring back Jaden Reed.
Yeah, I mean,
I honestly think he's the key to this offense. Like
I do too. Wait, okay, so like
Watson was the key to this offense.
It's I think it's Reed. Reed.
It is. A lot of it is Reed. Like he's our other yak guy.
Whichever one is hurt is the key. That's just what Packer fans default to.
I feel like the Tucker Kraft injury hurt a lot in many ways.
Actually,
I think he might be, but I feel like second or even 1B is Jaden Reed.
Well, Jaden Reed's our second highest yak guy like next to Kraft. Like, you want to talk about some of these like quick hitters that we can throw like underneath zones and stuff. Jaden Reed's that guy. I mean, yes, we are very much missing Jaden Reed. Yes, 100%. Especially in a game too, where you're already out Golden. Dobbs gets hurt in this game. You're down to Dontavian Wicks, Bo Melton, and Malik Heath. That's who you and Savion Williams. And we didn't really
Savion. Good guy.
We didn't use Savion Williams. So all right, that's alleged. But all right.
He's a nice guy. Come on.
Did I not read my text? I said I'm sure he's a nice guy. I was just pissed he fumbled.
He loves the text.
Yeah, dude, that's who we were rolling out last night for the majority of the snaps. Bo Melton, Dontavian Wicks, and Malik Heath.
That's awful.
And obviously Christian Watson, but he's still on a snap count from coming back from the injury. So was Dontavian Wicks. So the majority of the snaps were Bo Melton and fucking Malik Heath. Tough.
Sounds like a roster construction issue.
We're very thin at wide receiver. I'll say that. Which wide receiver one? Maybe need one. They seem useful.
Yeah, they're pretty nice.
Should have traded 2 first for Waddle.
Yeah, those wide receiver 2s that become wide receiver 1s are just as bad.
I don't know. Waddle's playing like Waddle's is playing like a number 1 this year.
Yeah, but when they go to another team and get paid like wide receiver 1 money,
he's getting paid like it.
Yeah, he's already getting paid.
Yeah, but I'm saying like different team. They like go to a different team and be the wide receiver 1. Like he's been with the Dolphins, so
it's not going anywhere. Fuck you, Bills fans, for thinking they could take him.
He ain't going anywhere. Want to talk the Thursday night game real quick?
It's gonna be a snooze fest, but I'm down.
I guess just what's your pick, Patriots or Jets? Because, this one's.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a podcast sweep. Let's just say that.
I really don't want to pick the Jets, man.
I want to pick the Jets too.
I want to pick them so bad, but it's in New England.
I'm going Patriots. I gotta say Patriots before I before I talk myself into Jets.
I'll go.
Well, we still have, we won't pot again.
I'll go Patriots. This isn't even a question.
Oh,
they're gonna be 9-2, and they're not even good.
No, they're not, dude. Like
ass, dude.
Like I went through like every team they beat. But I mean, you can only play who you scheduled, man. Like
the Bills and the Buccaneers too. I mean,
like we've seen that good teams, that the best team doesn't always win. Like we've seen a lot of bad teams win this year. So
yeah, I hear you there.
I'm always convincing myself that I really want to pick the Jets. But when your quarterback, your head coach can't even like pick out one good thing you did as your quarterback, like I can't pick you, so I'm gonna pick the Pats, and it's gonna hurt me. It is Thursday. Thursday games are weird, but 60% of the time the home team wins on Thursday, so I'm gonna go Pats.
Will, you shut me down on this last week, but Jets possibly addition by subtraction. Have you considered it yet?
I mean, last week, they look like it. I mean, they did play the Browns, so
I want to know without those. We just said it. You can only play who's in front of you.
It's true.
I mean, we saw Sauce suck, so and we have yet to see Quinn Williams. I'm excited to see Quinn Williams in the Cowboy uniform, so we'll see how that goes. Who the Cowgirls play?
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, they play the Raiders. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Monday night, Raiders Cowboys. Woo!
That's the Monday night football game.
What a Monday night.
The Raiders have had a lot of primetime game this year.
Yeah, I guess they thought. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say it. I guess they, because I was one of the they.
Yeah, you were the they.
but people thought that Pete Carroll was going to make them competent.
Some on the pod thought that Pete Carroll was going to make them competent as well.
Somebody might have picked them to go to the playoffs.
It's not a lot of great matchups this week.
Which reminds me and Cole scrapped our bet, but Raiders and Jets are tied at 2 wins.
It would have been more fun if you kept it.
I understand why you scrapped it, though.
Do we want to touch NBA at all?
I mean, yeah, we can real quick. Actually, that's probably the only thing that made me happy last night was that the Bucks were getting blown out, and then we came back and won. So that was the only
reason I want to touch the NBA is because I'm gonna give Sawyer credibility here on a take he has that I thought it was absurd.
I'm on this too. Are we talking Poe's house right now?
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot I wanted to bring this up to you. Yeah.
Brand new house that he just moved in, and then it burns, and they still haven't reported what could have caused it.
Interesting. Almost like somebody might be caught up with some bad guys or something.
It's odd, but I will say right now, if you look at the NBA standings,
Poe's house burnt down.
Really?
Brand new house.
I did not know that.
Yeah, when they were in Denver.
Huh.
It's really interesting.
Weird.
And nobody was home too, which was interesting.
Some maybe mob stuff at play, maybe insurance fraud at play. Maybe Spo's just really deep in the hole and doing just about anything.
So, Will, where do you stand on it?
Smoll's an awesome guy. He wouldn't do no such thing.
Can you imagine if that take ends up being right? That's the greatest hot take ever.
Bro, I'll never go against anything you say.
And here again, we would not get our flowers on Tavern Takes because
I would find that pod and I would clip that and I would tweet it out once an hour for the rest of my life.
We're gonna have to put a date stamp on that too. That day of that pod.
Allegedly, guys. Allegedly.
Interesting. But I did not hear that story.
But I do want to say, if you look at the NBA standings, one team is tied for third, and it's the Heat, are in third place in the East. They just beat
14 games in.
They just beat the Cavs without Tyler and Bam in double overtime. Yeah, that game was awesome.
We're tied with you.
Yeah, but you're below.
No, we're not.
Right now the Heat are third, and it's not a tie for third. The Heat are third. Whatever we have a tiebreaker because we're
He's
third
looking
and you
at
guys are
the
fifth.
standings.
We're talking tiebreakers, 11 games into the season.
He's looking at the picture of the ESPN standings and going off of I mean Cleveland's fourth right now because they're fourth in the standings.
Well, Cleveland's about to take another L. They're sitting everybody out, and they're playing the Heat tomorrow.
Your 4-1 conference record is giving you the tiebreaker over us there.
Yeah, you guys are 5-2 in the conference. No, it's fun. I think both teams are fun to watch. I think we both. I think all of us have been calling for both our teams to do something like this.
Get younger
and and it's just fun basketball to watch right now. The NBA has been fun. Like there was 3 game winners yesterday.
The NBA has been fun. Yes, yeah, man. This is. I know Sawyer and I have said this, but this is my favorite Bucks team since 2022.
We do got to get healthy though.
We do. Yes, actually, Torian Prince now being.
By the way,
shout out Kyle Kuzma for sure.
Yeah. Championship.
He's been playing good.
Also, shout out Doc. About time somebody makes a freaking stand on how we ref Giannis.
Oh, it's so bad.
He's
just getting tackled.
He is
literally tackled.
You know what? If we're gonna throw another take out there, and Sawyer, I know you said this today, but I'll read the text just because I think we at least can agree that they're literally blackmailing Giannis because he won't leave Milwaukee.
I honestly think that they just won't give him anything.
Honestly, I believe it. I mean, after seeing what the NBA did to get Luka to the Lakers, it wouldn't shock me that they're trying to get Giannis to New York because that's always been the agenda.
How? I mean, I know you don't watch Milwaukee games all the time. Have you seen them?
I can't. Fuck FanDuel, man. I've only seen I just watch the condensed games,
bro. The way. And Sawyer can attest to this. The way
I've seen some of my highlights.
Not even just Giannis, but even the Bucks as a whole. The way we are getting reffed compared to other teams right now is a tale of 2 different officiating stories. It's bad as a team. It's really bad for Giannis.
I hope it keeps up for when they play the Heat, because if that's how it's gonna be, the Heat literally might tackle Giannis.
And they will be allowed to do it.
At this point, they should. Every team should. Why wouldn't you? They're not going to call it.
Yeah, but the Heat in general just love fucking just trying to murder
injuring Giannis. Yeah,
no, not on purpose. They just play him hard. I
remember dirty ass Kevin Love.
I remember
Kevin Love's just a good guy. He's a good guy.
He was a good guy when he was fat. When he got skinny and grew that beard, he became an asshole.
Did you guys talking about great players? Did you guys see how the Heat won yesterday?
I saw the last shot.
The no-look alley-oop to A. Wiggs. Dude, Wiggs got bounced.
I mean, that's why he was the number 1 overall pick. He's a crazy athlete.
He is a crazy athlete.
Hot take. The Heat upgraded by trading Wiggs. Is that trading for Wiggs over for Jimmy?
What are you talking about?
Dude, that Jimmy trade ended up being Wiggs, Davion Mitchell, and Norman Powell, who have been awesome.
I mean, Norman Powell was in that trade.
But that trade allowed them to trade for Norman Powell because they basically traded expirings, and Kyle Anderson was one of them.
Sure. Jimmy Butler is better than Andrew Wiggins, though.
Well, oh yeah, I mean bag for bag, yeah. But I mean, I'm saying the package ended up being a much better situation for the Heat.
I do love Davion.
He's a fucking dog. He's a dog, man.
He's been an all-star for my fantasy basketball team this year.
He's a dog. He's just a dog. I can't wait till both teams. I can't wait till I watch a Bucks Heat game because I want you guys to watch Davion Mitchell. It's coming up. I think the NBA Cup game is coming up.
Yeah, we're in the same group, aren't we?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's coming up soon.
November 26th.
Ryan Rollins is kind of back again. He had that 2 or 3 short stint, and now he's back.
He just makes a couple plays where I'm like, that's kind of special.
Yeah.
He's got a 6'11" wingspan, which helps a lot, but his burst is good.
And he plays hard. He plays hard defense too.
I'm looking forward to having KPJ back, and we can have
how long is he out for?
Players.
Should be coming back in a week or 2.
No, because he had the setback a week ago.
Oh, that was only a week ago? Shit, that feels like that's longer ago already.
It was at least a month from then. So
yeah, okay,
by the time he's back.
God, that feels like such a long time ago already.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, I don't know. This is going to be a fun podcast if this is how our teams play throughout the year, because obviously the disparity between the two fan bases here. It's going to be fun.
4-5.
So fucking back.
6.
So
What?
back. What's that, sir?
I was trying to figure out playoff seedings.
Oh, gotcha. I was like, what are you doing?
As long as the Heat are not in the fucking play-in tournament again, it'll be good. I don't care what seed, just not the play-in. I'm sick of being in the play-in.
We'll be 1 through 5 somewhere in there.
3 seeds live. I think Pistons are probably gonna get the 1 seed. Just looks like they care the most about the regular season.
I think that could be fair. Yeah,
we're good too.
We're good. I like us.
Before we go, shout out Kurt, 51-32 so far this year, number one in our standings.
Yes.
Colby, number 2. Everyone's shocked. Yes, we know. Sawyer, number 3, with 49 wins. Josh, 48. Myself at 47. I really took a downfall. And then Ed at 46.
Wow.
But hey, I mean, pretty good percentage for the Pradas at all. I mean, everyone over 500.
Yeah.
Now I wonder. You know how we always pick against the spread? Like I wonder how we are if you put the spread in there.
We're all below 500.
Yeah, for sure. These numbers would just be flip-flop.
Yeah,
the wins to losses. Yeah, that'll
maybe
wrap
next
it up.
year when I upgrade this spreadsheet, it'll be we'll get better. We'll get the spreads in there.
And we'll actually start at week 1 next year too, instead of week 5.
Facts.
But yeah,
we're just winging this shit.
That'll wrap it up for week 10. On to week 11. We already got our Thursday night picks in, and I guess I'll just end this by saying Toyotathon Jordan Love is back. So
Money Mills, best number 10 in the league.
1-0. 1-0.
Follow us on and find us on YouTube, Spotify, Facebook, and X, formerly known as Twitter. Please like and subscribe. We would greatly appreciate it. And go Pack.